Hey, this is Alger from the Thundercats Masters podcast, back with another Turtle Thursday. I mean, not Turtle Thursday, Thundercat Thursday. That's right. We're going to take a look at the new Thundercats line and talk about them, look at them, and see which ones I'm actually going to collect. But of course, we have to look at the first one, and that's Lion-O. So let's take a look at this guy in just a second. All right, we're back, and before we take a look at the figure and the card, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you know when a video like this comes out, which will be on a Thursday for Thundercat, Thundercat Thursday here on YouTube. Just until we get some more turtles, then it will go back to Turtle Thursday. But right now, the Thundercats are taking over the Thursday lineup here on YouTube. So be sure to check that out. And be sure to go to our website, www.correctastpasta.com. The website is the place to go for all the things you need to know, like links to our social media, our podcast, which comes out every Monday live on YouTube, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So check that out and check out our sponsor, Toy Hacks, at toyhacks.com. For all your retro label needs, go to toyhacks.com. Every month we have a contest to give away a $5 coupon to Toy Hacks, so be sure to check that out. Comment so that we can pick you to win that $5. We also have Amazon wishlist on our page. If you felt so generous as to get us something from that wish list, then we would do a video like this, give you a shout out, say thank you, and show everyone what you got us. Of course, there's no pressure to do that, but if you wanted to, that would be awesome. We also have channel memberships to this YouTube channel. For 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member by clicking that join button below, and I'll put a link in the description as well. And it gives you special emojis, super thanks, super chats, and early access to videos like this on YouTube of the reviews that I do and anything else that we post on there. So check that out, and check out our merch, bios, and much, much more at www.cracktasticplastic.com. All right. We're looking at the Thundercats and crossover with the Masters of the Universe. Of course, this came out this year, and looking at Lion-O, Lord of the Thundercats. I did used to watch this show as a kid, along with Masters of the Universe and Voltron, and all the. I had them all in one tape that my mom recorded off a TV for me. She had like one of those 8-hour VHS tapes and just recorded episodes of all three of those shows for me, which was awesome. And so yeah, Thundercats is nothing new to me, but when they first talked about releasing this, I was not really super excited about it. And it was like another crossover, you know. We'd already gone through the Turtles of Grayskull, and now we're looking at the Thundercats of Thundera. I mean, it's just a crossover. They just did times. But the front looks great with the little Thundercat symbol there as well, breaking through the rocks. I think this cardstock feels thicker too. It feels like great artwork on the back as well, showing Lion-O there. I was not really in on these because it looked like it was just Thundercats with armor, and you couldn't really remove any of it. But I saw later on another guy was doing a review of these, and he's like, yeah, I took off all the stuff, and like they give you all the stuff to change them into Thundercats. I'm like, well, that's great. You know, I've always wanted to collect vintage ones, but the price of that is a little high. This is my chance to get the a new version of them, but the ability to take off all of the Masters of the Universe stuff, which as a Masters fan I still like, but I kind of just wanted straight ahead Thundercat stuff. So with the ability to do that, it kind of made me want to get these, mainly the Thundercats, not really anything else. But I think I did pick up all this first wave, mainly because Battle Catman is a crazy idea. And I'm pretty sure they're going to do a Panther Man as well. But to have Lion-O, of course, Chitara, and whenever these go on sale, hopefully on clearance, I'll pick up the Mumra, Skeletor, whatever it's called, and hopefully get those. All right, Lion-O, Lord of the Thundercats. battles back the ancient forces of evil from Third Earth to Third Eternia. So yeah, that's his backstory. It does come, of course, with a parts list, which you can swap and turn them into, switch out parts to transform back into like an actual Thundercat, which is what I'll be doing, and that's how I'll be displaying them because that's how I want them. It also comes with a comic book. I'm guessing this comic book is the same one for each in this wave for each figure. So we have, it's called Third Eternia. This kind of implies a multiverse as well, which was already kind of implied in the Turtles of Grayskull as well. There's a lot of stuff in this, looks like. Some great artwork, of course. It's just Skelra, the ever-living. It's kind of cool shot of picture of him. Has He-Man. They do have a He-Man character. He's coming out in Wave 2. I might be passing on He-Man. Because once again, I'm more interested in the actual Thundercats as opposed to Master of the Universe stuff. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so this is what you get straight out of the package. You get Lion-O with kind of Masters of the Universe-ified armor, basically. You get kind of a Eternia shoulder armor. Eternia, like that Eternia back there. The cat. He does have his little cat glove thing, which you would stick to his leg normally. Does have the little symbol, like that's the omen. What is it called? I guess it's the Sword of Omens, but it has that on the Sword of Omens. Has a little gauntlet there, which I think is just a hand sculpt. You can pop that off because they do give you the left hand, I guess cat hand, I guess. So they do give you that. But if you wanted them like this, they do give you the Sword of Omens. They don't give you a short one, which I think would have been cool as well, before it extends out. But they do give you both of the eye and then the regular one. So he can, can he put it in front of his face? Kind of. Sight beyond sight. But you can put it in his back there. So there's that, I guess. It's probably the one plus with this armor. And his torso does not want to stick in there at all, in his body. I think they're giving him the kind of the cartoon collection style, the taller body style that they're putting out now. So there's that. I'll transform here, pop off all the stuff, and come back, and we'll look at him as an actual Thundercat. So stay tuned in just a second. All right, we're back, and I got all the stuff swapped out so that he looks like a normal Lion-O Thundercat, and here he is, looking great. Note there, you can take off this other clothing as well. That is, there's a spot where you could like pop that off if you wanted to like recreate him like first getting to Thundera, I guess. You can, this is just let me pop this off. So his little glove thing that he normally has, so there's a peg there to put on his hand. There's also a peg to attach it to his belt. Unfortunately, you have to attach it like off to the side because it doesn't lay flat. So there is that with that thing. And of course you can't hold his sword anywhere. Because normally you'd put the sword in the claw gauntlet thing. So I did swap out his other hand. The one kind of weird thing with this is the hair swaps out. So you get a bald, just kind of weird, this bald looking Lion-O. But that just pops on and slots into those little spots there. But otherwise it looks good. This kind of flowing hair. So all the stuff we popped off of him, of course the loincloth, his other hair sculpt, I guess. There's that. And then his harness. Pop that off. And then the little kind of He-Man wrist gauntlet thing. And the Eternia shoulder pad. Just that looks good. And of course, you had to pop out the feet because they gave you these the boots, I guess. Boot sections. Calf pieces. We took those off. So those are all the extra parts that now are just going to be hanging out until I like put it on somebody or something. I much prefer it looking like this. For the only thing is my torso does not want to stick on there as well as it should. So, but yeah, looks great as Lion-O as a Thundercat as opposed to a Masters of the Universe mix up, mash up, whatever, crossover, whatever you want to call it. I much prefer it this way. I might be swapping out this sword. I have a 3D printed one that a guy sent me a while back that I might use instead. It's a little darker. It's not as light as color, but we'll see how that matches and see if I want to swap it out. Right now, Drew McIntyre has it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Good looking figure as a actual Thundercat as opposed to Masterverse. I'm not keen on the Masterverse stuff. That's kind of why I didn't really want them in the first place. But seeing that you can swap everything and turn them into Thundercats, this is probably the best, cheapest way to get an actual Thundercat figure in the Masterverse scale and have a weapon and have... I mean, it's kind of crazy that getting something like this as well made as it is, much cheaper than trying to get a vintage one. Vintage ones are cool. I mean, I love vintage, but being able to get a full-on Thundercat is great. That's pretty much it for the video. Like I said, love it as a Thundercat Lion-O as opposed to a crossover. I mean, some people might like that, but this is what I prefer. Anyway, this has been Lion-O saying see you later. And I've been saying ciao for now.